Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your April 2021 Tarot and Oracle reading. I'm happy to be here. I skipped March readings because my mobile was broken, but I'm so happy to be back and to give you your April messages. I have some couple of announcements. First of all, I want to thank you so much for following, for being with my channel, for subscribing, for if you were liking videos, for liking, for everything. I just want to say thank you for everything. And also, if you didn't subscribe and you're watching, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Also, you can hit the bell, then you will get more notifications, or you will know exactly when I post something new. Other than that, this is a general reading and it may not resonate with each and every one of you, so please take that into account. This is for Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Taurus. So if your planets are placed elsewhere, please go and look the other videos because they will all be out at the same time. Also, I noticed that and there could be cross watchers. I don't have any rules about that. Whoever wants to watch videos can watch. I don't have specifically love readings, so this is, I think, very general message for everyone. And a lot of messages that I have are also like I think anyone can have some use of those messages and advices. So for me, I don't care about cross watchers or whether they are cross watchers or they are not. If these energies are resonating with you, then the reading is for you. Well, since you already know, if you're watching my channel, you know that I like to change my readings and that I do that very often. And since I didn't have normal March reading, I wanted to do something big. So I wanted to have a big, huge reading with a lot of cards, with a lot of information. And this is what I will do. I will not explain right away. I will just start with the reading and then along the way I will explain how this reading works in April. All I can say is that we will cover all 4 weeks of the April. I'm sorry. And we will have a lot of messages for each week, but also then again for the whole month. So it will be like a really, really extensive, I can say, preview or view of the whole month. First, I will start with the Moonology deck, and I will take 4 cards from the Moonology deck. Okay. These are 4 cards. They literally jump out. And this is how we are going to start. This is where we are starting our reading. And then later you will see which cards and how the reading will go further. Okay, the first card you got is a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So I don't know you all personally, of course, but I know that sometimes there are some Tauruses whose energy can get a little bit like selfish, let's say. They don't see that they're getting a lot and that they're not giving enough to another person. Or there could be like a lack of understanding that in a certain situation it's okay to give back. Okay, it's not okay to just take. So if some of you are like that, please really keep this in mind and try to correct it. And this in first week of April, this is the message for first week of April. So a time to give rather than take. Okay, so think a little about that message. The second message you get for the second week is conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So whatever like were you were thinking about, and if there were some things that were really like bothering you, or there were some things that were started but didn't end, or you didn't kind of get like the conclusion of a situation, in the second week of April, this opportunity is opening up for you. The third week is don't let past hold you back. So don't let past influence your current life, your current energies. This is the 3rd week of April. And the 4th week of April is meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Okay. So a lot of interesting energies for the April. So now I will explain how the reading goes further. I will use this wild unknown archetypal energy cards for to get overall energy of each week. So I will pull 4 cards from this archetypal deck, and then we will get messages from there. Then after that I will pull another cards, but first I want to say that I will pull all the cards now, turned on the other side. So I won't see them either until we turn them around. And then we will start the full reading. Okay. Okay, so 4 cards from this deck. For each week, 1 card. There. Then I will pull from the Tarot of the Spirit. I will pull cards that will represent like the general message of that week. Okay, something that will like maybe preoccupy us, and that will seem very important in that week. So this is what I'm going to pull now, like this general energy of the week, something that will probably represent the week and the energies of the week. Or it will be connected with the energies of the week, okay, in this archetypal energy, and probably with the moon cards also. So 4 cards for that. Okay. Then I'm pulling the Fountain Tarot for love part. So I'm pulling 4 cards for love energy. Oops. For this month. Okay. And last but not least, I'm pulling the Prisma Tarot, and this is going to be the outcome of each week. So ultimately, when we finish the reading, we will see the whole love, the general like energies, how they were evolving and going, the archetypal energies, and also the outcome of all the cards and of the week. Okay. So to clarify all the cards, I'm using this huge bundle of cards, which is mixed Light Seers and Muse Tarot. I said this before and I can repeat, I love these 2 decks, and I actually love them even more when they are together. So I'm not kind of like even pulling them apart anymore. And I'm always looking for a chance to use them in a reading. Truth. That's a good time. The only cards that I will clarify with different cards are love part, and I will clarify this with the Romance Angels. Okay, so let's dig in. The first, like we said, from the moon, you got a time to give rather than take. So this is the starting energy of, like, not actually energy, but advice from the moon for that week. But let's see the energies. So first, what you got is the Creator, which is amazing card, by the way. But I will turn all the cards, and then we will talk about the meanings. So the general energy of that week is the Dawn, 1 of Wind in this deck. The love part is 8 of Wands. Okay. And the last but not least, the outcome is the 2 of Wands. Okay. So interesting week for you. I see April will be interesting for everyone. If my readings are right, it's going to be a very interesting month altogether. So let's see what does the Creator mean in this deck, and then we will definitely apply it to the whole reading. Just a minute. Okay, so it says here, the artist, the alchemist, the innovator. The creator, the first archetype in the three of existence, is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seed that others tossed away. Through generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is not imagining or wishing things were different, and second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the Creator's lifelong companion. To increase your Creator energy, word of Jedinist at all cost. Recommit to childlike curiosity and nix the rules. Okay, well, I think it's the wonderful energy, and especially in this rather times rather to give not to take. Maybe your creative energy can go like in that outlet, like maybe do something and then creatively and then gift it to someone else. It's also like a liberating feeling to learn how to give a piece of yourself, a part of yourself, to someone without asking something in return. But also the creator is calling you like to maybe go into your childlike self, but also in this creative way. So it's not like you being childish, okay? Not asking you to be childish, but in a way childlike, because in that way you can like be more relaxed and maybe open more that creativity, part of yourself, and that you can apply also into your life in that time. So definitely kind of like very artistic, very innovative energy, and which can be really wonderfully used. But let's see what is the explanation page of materials. So definitely something like page of materials is like very slow energy, but it's also very earthly energy, so it's connected even to the earth. So maybe it wouldn't be bad, since it's April and spring is coming and everything, that you start maybe doing some creative work with gardening or with flowers or with nature, okay, or within the nature, some land art or something like this. So definitely inviting energy, but also in all these aspects you can always give something to someone else. So it could be good to kind of combine the two. One of the wind is the dawn, and it's like the very new fresh energy, and it's very good for starting projects. So if you will start something in April, like a project or something, this is a wonderful energy. It's really like mental sharpness, knowing exactly what you want to do. And with this like creator and this creative energy, this can be like perfect week to really, really accomplish something or start something that you've been like not doing for a long time, or maybe you had a problem in like starting, or you're procrastinating it or something like that. The explanation, Ace of Voices. So it's literally confirmed, because the one of wind and the Ace of Voices are exactly the same card, just these are the different tarot decks. So it's like it has kind of like different parts of it, but definitely the same card, and it's like literally confirmed that you should start something like a project or some creative thing. In the love department, we have Eight of Wands, which is kind of like it's like the energy of giving up on something, but also it's like, okay, I've been there, I've done that, I don't want to try this again, I don't want to do this again, I don't want to walk in circles, I don't want to turn over and over again in the same way. But also maybe like getting the information you wanted, and then like, okay, now I can like literally step away, or I can walk away, or I can go to a next level, okay, too, that can also be. But let's ask the romance angels. Oh, it says true love, so it says this is the romance of a lifetime. So maybe for some of you, you are like you're going to let go of your like childlike behavior, or maybe being in some like committal relationship, or something that you want to like really literally let go and start, you know, your relationship with your true love. Or maybe this walking away is making you, or putting you is one step closer to your true love. So there's like different aspects, and you can always like you know, see which resonates better. The outcome is the Two of Wands, which is like literally trying to manifest, looking into the future, but also not just looking into the future, but trying to manifest, or like imagine what you want the future to be. So it's a perfect kind of like in line with this, like starting something new, because of course whatever you start, you will start with the view that it will grow into something and it will become something. So definitely this energy helps, you know, into like maybe something that you thought will be a small thing or not worth like proceeding in, maybe it will grow, and maybe it will make you like kind of open these senses a little into like what this could be, how can I do more with this, or maybe how can I grow this into a business, or you know, whatever, maybe even a relationship. Let's see what this says. Okay, it's Knight of Materials. We are like switching from swords, from air energy to earth energy. So definitely your energy, but also here it's like the Knight of Materials. I guess it's very patient, slower energy. So maybe all of this, what you are like thinking, I know that Taurus can be very like I want something now. Okay, so impatient, and you don't have a lot of patience on waiting and being patient. I'm so sorry. I really have no water in myself. So definitely you should be careful on not being patient enough to, you know, like, because that will make you also think and manifest something that you don't want. Because when we are in a hurry, we don't like look into details, we forget about the details, and this is why you got this like slow energy, but also very earthly, very grounded energy that will make you really think about things before you actually, you know, imagine them, do them, manifest them or something. So really be careful with the energies on that in that particular situation, and try to really concentrate on being patient, you know, try to work on the patience part and allow things to happen in their own natural pace. So don't think that if you started something that overnight it will become a success. Okay, so don't think like that. Even maybe if it happens, you know, later we can say, okay, great, it happened, but don't expect anything like that, because that will just make your energy low, and you will go into this low vibrational energies, and you don't want this, especially when you are like in this great creative energy, and this can only like grow and make you, you know, better and better. So really be careful about how you are like behaving in this period, whether you are in the low vibrational energy or high vibrational energy. So stay high as you can, just to, you know, like prolong all this, and that this creativity thing goes and you know, becomes stronger. The second week we have archetypal energy of the bridge, which is beautiful. I love the bridge card. Then the general energy is the Nadir, 5 of Earth. You have very much of your energy in this reading. Well, we'll see about these cards. The love part is 8 of Cups. So there's like walking away. I don't know whether you're walking away from true love, or, you know, we'll see what the explanation be. And the Lovers as an outcome. So the second week of April seems like there's a lot of things happening. It says that the conclusion is are within reach, but also this bridge is always like, you know, the bridge of between two people, two situations, the bridge between the things that we see and we don't see, you know, the energy of trying to mend or to correct also, or to put things together and keep them together, to even maybe if there are some people or that you kind of got away from and lost touch with, maybe that is the perfect energy to reconnect with some people. So definitely connecting energy is dominant in this second week. With who? Oh, it says it's the priestess. So you could be connecting with someone who's very mysterious, very intuitive. It can be a person who is not very open, with their thoughts and their feelings. But also it can be that you are just connecting with your higher self, with the secret parts of who you are, and trying to kind of dig into your unknown parts, or maybe with the help of someone else, or maybe you just want to look into someone's these hidden parts. You want to discover something about someone who is, let's say, not connected with you at the moment. The Five of Pentacles, it's like the energy of I wouldn't say being left behind, but usually it's kind of feeling of that, you're not feeling really, really good. You're not in the perfect energy. It should be very grounding. It would be walking away because there is no point in losing your energy anymore. But let's see the explanation. It's the Queen of Materials. Yeah, I would say that it's moving away because there would be maybe some exhausting period, or there was something that you were waiting for so long, and now finally you got the answers and you are ready to walk away from it, okay, enough, but also all in the name of this Queen of Pentacles, which is actually very grounded energy, that also earth energy. It's your it's earth energy. It's being completely stable in your in material way, in emotional way, standing firmly on your ground, in your beauty, in your all the riches that you possess. Okay, so sometimes I really like to compare Queen of Pentacles with the Empress. So it's the same kind of energy. So it could be kind of this bridging and this it's maybe connecting more with the feminine side, looking into the intuition, looking beyond what you can see, literally, but at the same time trying to ground yourself, after finding the information, kind of ground yourself in this energy and feel your energy. So this is literally Queen of Pentacles. I would say it's the feminine part of Taurus, energy or earth energy. So definitely it can be kind of the energy of trying to connect with your true self. In the Eight of Cups, I usually see the Eight of Cups as walking away, the Eight of Wands and then the Eight of Cups. It's there's a lot of energy of walking away. And it's here it says that it's because you deserve love. So I can say that maybe some of you are really literally walking away from someone because they are not appreciated enough. They don't feel like this is going somewhere, or they think that they deserve love, but the true love and the love that they imagine that it should be and how it should be, we all have a right to be looking for the love that we think we deserve, and in a way how the love should look like. Okay, so if some of you are deciding, okay, now I feel like I know who I am, I came to this energy of mine, I've seen my hidden parts, I realized that I cannot pretend, I cannot do these things anymore, I just want to walk away and try to find myself again, to love myself first. And this is where I see the Lovers as an outcome. I don't see the Lovers in this situation walking towards someone, in a in the love connection. I actually see these lovers as trying to kind of like get into the unity between two poles, you know, like even the masculine and feminine side of yourself, but also like this loving and not loving yourself in a way. And it's explained with the Two of Pentacles, again earth energy to materials. And it's like literally I want to learn how to, you know, handle myself in a way. I want to learn how to love myself. I want to be able to fully accept it, and all the time be in a way in my energy, and how to like work with it all the time, not to lose it. So it's like really maybe finally for some of you in the second week, you will literally like go deeper in yourself, and you will try to connect with yourself mostly. You will walk away from the things that are no longer serving you, from the people that are no longer serving you, and really try actually to connect your heart to you, and to truly feel the love for yourself, okay? But in a true and honest way, with accepting the flaws and everything, not like trying to fall in love in the best version of yourself, but in a true version of yourself. And it says here, don't let past hold you back in the monology part. That would be the worst, because when we are going and letting the past pull us back, then we are pulling back from the past our old self. So whatever you do in this time and whatever you do in the present, if you are pulling the past from past situations or people or everything, then you're pulling also your past self. So it's hard to be new you in a past like character, okay, or something like that. We always think that, oh no, I will do, for example, I will be with the same person, but I will be completely different. No, that doesn't happen ever. We just right away step into the role we had before. We step into the energy we had before. We step into the way we talked, the way we walked, the way we acted. With each person we build a different character, because it's like two people working together, or not working together, but also people are influencing each other. So it's not ever the same between two people. So new relationship, you will build new you, new situation, new job, new pain, okay? Everything new is building the new you. Everything old, when you go back, you're just getting into this old mold that you already had before. So let's see the third week, the past. Don't let the past hold you back. Oh, you got the healer. Okay. It's very interesting with the snakes. We will look at this card in the book. The healer. Then here you got karma, which is sometimes the justice card in other tarot decks. And then in love you got the fool, which can be really good, like especially for a new start. And at the end of the week, as an outcome, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So I will look at the healer card, but I think the card probably speaks for itself, but sometimes I'm really surprised how she describes the cards. So I don't want to like go ahead. Oh, I was working today, so no, I think I'm like now stepping into this home energy, so it makes me yawn a little from time to time. Okay, so the healer, the light worker, the gifted, the old soul. So it's definitely a card that kind of wants to wake you up into your healer energy, the healer possibilities. There is this in anyone, but this week, in this situation, probably from the past and everything that is going to happen to you in this week, you are called to kind of reclaim this force and this energy, and to accept this healer mission. The healer approaches this in multiple ways, from multiple angles. It is multi-layered. So it says, though some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it is as their dharma, the force of this archetype is within everyone. So it's like literally It says here, the image of the serpent is eternally tied to healing and medicine, both Western, the Sadesus, and Eastern Kundalini. Study the serpent and its power. So it's definitely asking you to invoke your healer energy and to like maybe find yourself in a position where you are going to be the healer for yourself or but also for the others around you. So this can also be when you feel like when you enter into this self-love situation, then you all of a sudden get this enormous boost of energy, and it's like you love everyone, okay? So at the same time you are connecting with everyone, and then at the same time there's a really need for you to be maybe in a healer energy because of those connections, so that you can actually bring in the love and the healing part and not some bad energy or not feeling okay. But let's see, it says 10 of cups. So it's like literally invite your self-love into your healer mode, and this will make you so much closer to this love and to the connection that you always wanted and the person that you always wanted. So for some of you, this is actually just road to getting to a person that you will truly love and with whom you can really and truly connect. But maybe also for some of you, it's like just a step closer, because there's some steps you need to take before you get into this like position to be in a perfectly loving partnership where you feel loved, and when the person you are connecting with is also feeling loved and there is no lack. Okay, so maybe this is just like start with healing self and others, and then maybe things will like gradually work in your favor. The karma card is the general energy. So we know the karma, probably everyone knows what karma is and how it's explained, but also we have to be careful because it's a cycle. Okay, so when it says here don't be, don't let your past hold you back in the monology deck, it's actually something to do with karma, because some of you are maybe doing the same cycles, and these are karmic cycles. Okay, so you're connecting in the same way with people or with the same type of people, or you are like, and you are expecting different results. So this is not going to happen. If you want a different results, then you have to be a different you. So whether you are a level up you will get a different result, or if you get like in a very bad place, you'll probably also get a different result, but not the one you were expecting. So be very careful in this week if you are connecting with people, how you are sharing the energy, how you are actually like what kind of person you are trying to connect with. Think a little more about these situations, and don't be very superficial in this, because this is going to just put you in the same cycle. So be very aware of karmic cycles and repeating karmic cycles. And it says here the page of inspiration is definitely the card of movement and inspiration. So you definitely have the energy to like move from old patterns and old situations. So I hope you will use it, because the love part, it says the Fool, which means that after you clear yourself from all these energies and situations, you're definitely ready to go into a new like leap of faith, where you will have all this positive energy and be ready for a new start. But let's see what the romance angel says. Oh, they say honeymoon. So some of you are really truly going to connect with a person that you really will love forever and ever. Okay, because I know that some of Tauruses, they're very like, they can be very loyal. They can be very loyal, and they can really be a good partner and stable partner and committed partner. So some of you will connect with someone in that way, in a very committed relationship, and maybe you will end in a honeymoon also, or maybe some vacation time or something like that, or you will meet some new partner of yours at honeymoon. I'm kidding. No, that's the best. No, but I'm saying there definitely this leaping into unknown is kind of also bringing this wonderful love energy that you probably want, the true love that you always imagined. The Wheel of Fortune is always great energy because the wheels are turning, okay? And in your situation, it's connected with the Three of Cups, which I think that also this all the connections, maybe the partner is already in your circle, or maybe you will just have a need to share this knowledge, the situation, the happiness with your soul tribe, or maybe you will find yourself or in like a little triangle. Let me see. Yeah, there is a possibility that you can find yourself in a separation moment from your partner. So some of you can really like have a third party situation where they decide to move forward from your partner and like go on with someone else. So there is also a possibility of that you just decide that you want to go and look into the other part. But also this is when I'm looking from a love perspective, but when I'm looking from like a perspective of the wheel of fortune and the outcome of this week, I can see also like you connecting with your soul tribe. So it can be both ways. I don't know, the third week of April, you let me know how it turned out. Let me see one more. Yeah, there is a possibility that you realize that maybe either the love you had is not for you, or maybe this leap into the unknown kind of brought you in a situation where you meet someone else, and then this actually ends the current relationship and it's like opening up new relationship. So maybe you will really quickly and fast move from one relationship to another, open yourself up completely, and maybe it will work, maybe it won't, we don't know. But definitely there is a situation where some of you could like meet a new partner in a totally like new and unknown situation, like unexpected situation in a way, because you would leap but you don't know where you're going. It's like, let me see what is out there situation, and then, oh my god, look at this person. So who knows, the cards are kind of going that way. The fourth week is the animal. Wow. So the animal is the fourth week. Maybe there will be some like passionate animal stuff going on. Then we have works, 3 of earth. Again, 3. Then in the love department, we have the emperor. Come on, this is like definitely Taurus energy. And in the last part, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, which means like you will not go anymore slowly. But let's see the animal. I didn't have anyone get animal in these readings that I had this time. Some cards were repeating, but this is the first time I got animal. 99. For some, maybe that number can be very significant. 99. Okay, the beast, the wild one, the she-wolf. We are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs reminds us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature, yet through this archetype we tap into power of the and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social construct and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight in our skin. On our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Okay, I see the energy here, okay, because I see the emperor down there, but also I see this like a really passionate, strong energy, but also the energy of like a need to really go wild a little. Like if you were doing things properly and all of a sudden there's like this new situation, new relationship, new love, something new happening, I would imagine that you want to go completely wild. And yeah, 8 of materials, it's like literally taking the fruits, you know, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and just really full enjoyment of everything that you have to offer, or maybe the situation or the person that you're connecting with has to offer. So it's like the full enjoyment, but also like a passionate one, like you're going deeper into this, like your animalistic self. So yeah, it's getting hot in here. The Three of Earth, again, your energy. I mean, this is all, the reading is full of earth energy. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that each card represent Taurus, but it's full of earth energy. So it's like your energy. And the Three of Earth, it's like working together with someone. So let me see the explanation. It says Two of Voices. Well, it's like, yeah, I think that you will be torn because of course, when we get into these kind of situations, we kind of get reminded that we stop something really quickly, and then we can get like very torn. It can be that the person with whom you were connecting before, you had a certain project with, there was some work together, and now it's like, oh my God, how can I, now I'm like a bit torn because I have to continue working with this person, but I don't know how. Also, I don't know if it's possible, you know. So there's kind of like that energy of, yeah, it's like of need to walk away from this situation, but also knowing that this can jeopardize what you're working on, or you know, there can be some like kind of like this like situation of like this business relationship of falling apart, or just like everyone going their own way, okay, in that way. So if you are kind of like disrupting some situation here, and now this is like happening also, I mean, if you are connecting with this person in many other levels, then definitely it will affect your life in many different levels. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. Sometimes even we have to just like stop working together. In love, you're definitely in your energy. So it's like the Emperor. You got into your love energy. And oh, sorry, this card I already pulled. So. And it says here that your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's romantic feelings happening. So definitely I would say that whatever is happening, if there is like a new relationship or something new happening in your life, it's like love. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, engagement. So there is a literally possibility that you, in a really fast situation, like really fast, you find a new person and you totally connect with this person and you want to really build something very serious and committed with this person. And I wouldn't be surprised. I think the Tauruses kind of have this like very temperament moment, you know, where they want all and they want it really fast and they want it now. So maybe, yeah, this is how it's going to go. But also there's a strong possibility that this is going to be someone that you truly feel connected with and then there's love there. And the King of Wands is explaining the Page of Pentacles, which means that no more slow moving energy. You're going hard, you're going fast, you're moving, you're going like with full, like, you know, guns up. So, you know, this guy is like, there's a lion behind him. And he's very, very handsome. So definitely all of this is kind of like pointing into that direction. I don't know, Taurus. This is kind of like a crazy reading, which I didn't expect that it will go that way. But everything is possible, everything can happen. If it doesn't resonate with a lot of you and it's very specific, I'm sorry, but this is how it kind of turned out. I definitely see things changing in your month, you know, from going from starting from like walking away from some relationship that you definitely don't think it's like fulfilling, and kind of from there, from those emotions and situations from that relationship, kind of a lot of things are happening throughout the month kind of related to that. But also by the end of the month, I really see a new person coming into your life, and someone that you really truly will like feel like you want to like start something really new, because there's like the Ace of Cups, and it won't be like, oh fine, everything is fine. No, there will be a lot of, like, it's typical, like when you break up with someone, there's a lot of situations that you have to deal with, and it's never easy, you know, emotionally that can be very draining. But yeah, when a person meets another person and they feel something for this other person, that I don't think they will be able to stop it, you know. So if this is you, if this is resonating with you and your energy, probably you will be the one that will be starting something new and like looking into a new relationship where you will feel more fulfilled and where you will be committed, where you will see that there is a chance for commitment and for some future things, right? Okay, so in the I'm reading this while also cards at the end is the Oracle of the Black Doves of Africa. I love this book. These cards are amazing. They are Libyan mosaics, so from Libya, exactly. So I will read what it says for your card that you received. It says doubt. Kill the rooster still crowing at noon. Key symbols is the hawk represents reason and the snake represents intuition, again a snake, which are often at odds with each other. The evil eye at the bottom is a warning to avoid becoming your own worst enemy or succumbing to paranoid beliefs that everyone is out to get you. Religio mythological association. Flaunta. Flaunta was the Roman goddess of confidence and the cousin of Aphrodite. Kebhet. Kebhet was the Cometian serpentine goddess of harmony. She was the personification of fresh water and one of the caretakers of the soul of the dead in the afterlife. If you get dumb, I will not read everything because there's a lot, so I will just read this divinatory meaning. If you get doubt in a reading, you should reflect on the most frightening points related to the core issue card. If you feel extremely uncomfortable, it is probably because the core issue revealed that in order to succeed, you will have to change or leave your comfort zone completely. If you doubt whether you are capable of dealing with the core issue, then understand that you might be choosing predictable mediocrity over great possibilities. Maybe I should read the whole thing. Doubt has gotten a bad rap for a long time, and it is often blamed for many failures. It is known as one of the main annihilators of dreams, but I think that is unfair. Doubt serves as a very useful function in everyday life. If we never had doubts, we would blindly follow everything anyone ever said to us without question. Therefore, without doubt, we would never have become seekers. Doubt is like the arrow that pops up on a computer screen once you move the mouse or cursor. There are several options to click, but the arrow has no mind of its own with which to consider and select. That is your job. If your spirit is full of fear, then like the arrow on a slow computer with a slow hard drive, you will either go back and forth aimlessly missing all targets or not be able to move at all. In any event, the failure to move forward has absolutely nothing to do with the arrow, but everything to do with the crossed internal signs. There may be a very good reason to wonder if you should choose one option or the other. That's normal. What is not normal is continuing to remain stagnant while you complain, curse, whine, or cry about why nothing is moving. Focus on what you value most, and that would be best for for you 10 years from now. Make the choice that has the potential to put you closest to where you want to be, and don't go back once you have made the decision. Okay, so I will not talk much about this card. You know, you interpret this as you think you should be interpreted. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it was like informative for you, that you got the answers, that you got the information that could be useful for your life. If you like the reading, if you like this extensive reading and the information you got, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I would be really happy to get new comments. And yeah, hope to see you next month. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.